Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. Just one other thing I dare. Lights are out and there's time to your embrace. Just another dare. Lights are lit and there's sweat on your embrace. Just one other thing I dare. Lights are out and there's time to your embrace. Just another dare. One other thing I dare. Lights are out and there's time to your embrace. Just another dare. Another dare. Lights are out and there's time to your embrace. Just another dare.
Alright guys, welcome to another stream. Today we're doing Railroads Online. We're gonna have to redo this one track here. It's meant to allow you to do a couple stuff, but obviously it did not go so well when I tested it. Oof. So we're gonna get our reroll. We'll continue to reroll these on this track, please. Engine. That's right. Burst into this. This part of the track should be fine. I don't think it's too sharp. I just gotta make sure. Which I'm not. Now it's okay. want to get to S again, which is up. Actually, I might redo this one as well to make sure it's good. I don't want it to be too sharp. That's what happened. Should be all coupled now. So what we'll do now is come back here. I'll do that, and then let's kind of back this train up the hill a bit. Try to be careful on this bend for now. I'm gonna redo this split off here. This split off was built to allow me to put trains down and get around the other side. That way, if I have to back in a train, it'd be easier. However, I think it did the opposite of what it was supposed to do. And I still need to put a roundhouse too somewhere so this works. Alright, here's it. Good. Alright. So we're gonna keep this switch. I think this switch is fine. It's these bends that aren't. And I'm also gonna get a roundhouse installed as well. That way we can get our trains UE'd. So let's actually break here for now. So from here, what we can do, so we'll get a 3-er. Just like that. So one way will lead around, one way will lead around, and then one way will go straight on. Let's do the straight on first, so that way we have our roundhouse thing to turn our train around. That way it's facing the correct direction that it needs to face. We'll have track 1, circle mode. We'll just head straight back to here. And we'll do some tree clearing real quick with this track. Now this is not going to be train storage, like the one in the freight area. However, this will be a area for, and I've got to load the settings of the cab motion receiver, didn't I? Ooh, there we go. So now you should see me talking. But yeah, so this would just be like a little bit of an area to turn around in. I'll hook that up. Now we can turn our train around. I am gonna put an ending here, so that way we know where the end is. That way, if we're on the other side, we can meet up with it. It'll be straight with it then. If it'll let me. Yeah, I might have to enter it. Sometimes it glitches out. And if I have to do a piece of track first, yeah, I might have to do a piece of track first. Get the ballast. Boom. Now I should be able to add the end of bumper here. There we go. So this is just an extra bumper to give me some extra track in case I go over a little bit. Also prevent me from derailing the train. From that at least. However, this is a way to get the train turned around, so it's facing the correct direction. Alright, so first things first is I need to make this track just a bit straight so it's going out of the way. And then this one can just start bending right away. I'm thinking it should be a good, let's do 60 degrees. So just continue looping around like so. This might be too long. Yeah, it's too long. Okay, so we need to make that a 30, unfortunately. However, I do have a few 30s that I went over just fine, so it should be fine. As long as I'm not going too quick on them, it should be fine. Just gonna make it a 30-degree angle, just as short as you can go. But actually, this might be able to. This can straighten out over here. So this track is now straight. So what we can do now is grab this end, put it into this mode, and just go ahead and connect it in. Now we have a perfectly good track that we won't derail on. So we're guaranteed not to derail on this portion of track. Even though it's dirty on the one end. So we can grab our logging, make sure the track is clear of trees. We'll do our track that receives passing, which is this middle track. Okay, so now we can work on this track. We already did our straight, so what we're gonna do now is go back into this mode. And we're gonna do it again another 30. And as we come closer over here, we can actually smoothen out our bend. Right there. And we'll go ahead and also smoothen out this bend down here. But actually, I should have probably done that for that one too. I might do that still. Even if it's just a slight fix. That way, it's not having issues. That match it up. Boom. Now it's matching. So now when I do this connection, it should be pretty straight. There we go. So that fixes that. So now we shouldn't derail on that anymore, at least. Takes a little bit of work to get things the way you need it to be, and I actually got it out of the way that you turn cranks and change when it's pulling, not backwards and stuff. Now we're just making sure the train is 100% clear of trees. And you can actually see that path that comes into here. So you go around all the way around, and it's literally just one big spiral, which is kind of cool. Actually, if I go, I select about here, I can go up here, and you can kind of see how it works. So you come from the summit over there, it's the summit area. So you come down this valley. You can kind of see where the tracks are from the blank spaces. Come down this way, come down, and you just spiral your way down here. And you can kind of see how that works, and then of course you have the little spot for the wood. Right now we're working on getting wood here, so we'll have plenty of chances to test it. Alright, so let's go ahead and take this tracks down. We should be good now. I don't see us having a probability of derailing on it now. So now that we fixed the track, we should be able to go on it and drop these log trains off and finish it in. I might even get the train around, turn around first. Yeah, it should be a lot more smoother now, so I don't see us doing anything horrible anymore. And I don't go too fast either on these train tracks, so I should be fine on the angles that I set. Should have the clearance. Alright, so we're here. What's that? One brake. Open up the coupler. And then I'm gonna need to set the switch up properly. It's not set for my track, and this one will actually derail me. It's not a spring-loaded one. So we'll go ahead and pick it once, get us into the middle track. That's what needed. Then we'll come around into the roundhouse and turn ourselves around. Which reminds me, actually, I need to do some more logging over here as well. So we get us turned around here. I think we should be facing backwards when we look back up to these cars, the opposite direction. Well, I probably have to do the same back in the sawmill area, which is fine because we have that track to do. Normally we'd be coming back with stuff. Oops, one direction. I think this is a lot better of a track layout too. Alright, so now we're just gonna step back. Right to. So now we're facing the roundhouse, which is what we want. We want to be on the turntable here. It's actually not a roundhouse, it's just a turntable. It's used for turning the train around. So here as well that we're moving. Alright, so let's go ahead and start to go ahead and turn this round table around. That aligned? Hopefully it is. Okay, looks like it is. Okay. You have to make sure you're aligned because it will not align for you like other games. So you have to align it. Just brakes. Now we can get our logs, unload them over here, and go get some more and come back this way for more. A little bit of work you guys turned around. And set up in the right positions and stuff, but it works. Yeah, I think that would do. Should have come in at the speed that we were coming in. So we should be fine. Now, we need to couple up to these train cars now. Wood. And we'll be set to head into the firewood area. The firewood area is just in case I think like Betsy or something over there, which I don't think I will because I don't think Betsy can make it here. But oh, give me firewood down here as well in the event that I need it. That coupled. We can actually do what's called a tug test. Ensure that sure did. So now we can just uncouple this last train car here and then head over to our unloading site. Oh, I also need to set this switch down here. That way we don't derail, because this switch won't do what the other switch does. So set it to the middle. There we go. So that we do is way better than I did last night. So it should end up better for us long term. the steepest grade here is 3%. So hopefully this train can handle that with load coming up here again. It kind of made it so. But once we get more levels and stuff, and I'm at level 3. Once we get more money and levels, it should pan out to a stronger engine long term. So hopefully by then we'll have a stronger engine for this. Because obviously my track that I built was not that great, with it being all 3%. I could have probably made it 2%, but probably not the two, because that mountain's right there. It goes around this even. Pretty longly. It's a long piece of track. The worst part is I don't know the speed limits either, because unlike other games, these are tracks built by us, so the speed limits vary. So I'm hoping I can get some good speed to get up this hill, because this is the steepest part of it. I mean, it's not steep, it's all 3%, but it's the hardest one. It's all uphill for the moment. There's only a little bit up here near the sawmill, but this is all uphill for the most part until you reach that bend. That bend is where if I after that bend, it still goes up a little bit, but once we reach near the sawmill, it's when it finally starts going back down again. I made up with the sawmill tracks. And I'm actually not looking forward to having to try and get to the... Because the other place we need to get to is the iron mine for this place. I'm not looking forward to going up there. Because that's going to be a pain on its own. Probably for no more 3 wheel points. I don't think I have any more of those. Because I'm pretty good about watching what I'm doing. So, here's where you unload iron ore. It's where you unload cut wood, which is what we'll probably be doing here in a few. This is not cut wood, this is actually logs for over here. However, that is something else that we have as well. But as you can see, the track just comes around here and comes back into here. That's literally the iron smelter track. Each track so far is getting its own trackage. And it might split off from others. The thing about the iron mine, we'll probably split off here. And just go going straight where this moves in. I'm gonna load as much as I can fit. If I can't fit the other one, I'll just go to the one and I'll just bring it to the sawmill. That's been the ones that don't fit to the sawmill. Ooh, I'm way off. I'm just at the housing part of it. So yeah, wherever I can't fit here, go to the sawmill. Because there might be a chance that I can't fit all 4 of these trains here. Actually, before I go back any further, let me pull this train forward and redo that track and see if maybe I can get it longer. It needs to be longer anyways for when I do cordwood trips. So I can fit 4 cars. To not build this way. See, what would be nice if you had tunnels that can go underneath the other tracks. Just a new demo. Here instead. There we go. Let me start at slight bend. That's as far as I can get it safely before it hits the berm again. Yeah, that's perfect actually. So go ahead and cut down trees again. And there we go. So it's as far as it can go before it hits that berm for the tracks in here. So, and I don't want to exactly hit that, so that should be enough to fit up to 5 cars even worth of track. It's this longer than what it would have been if it went straight, so it just bends at an angle. Now let's go ahead and back this train up now, finally. After done unloading this one, I might actually cut the trees down so I can see the end of track as well. This corner here, I can't see it behind those trees. I think that's something I need to see. Yeah, I'm not fully forward. Like I said, I want to cut these trees down real quick since I'm out of the train. That should allow us to see end of track of the train. Oh yeah. So now we can see when the train hits that point. So now we just go ahead and get as far as we can here, and then we'll unload one by one. Oh yeah, we're good. We hit the jackpot. Yeah. That first track definitely would have been enough, but this new track right here is plenty big enough, and we can see the end of it too. Still, so we're fine there. And by the reason why there's no tracks over there, like there is over there you don't need tracks. You can just pick it up, bring it over here. You only need it if you're having to unload, so I prefer that unload it prioritized. But it's going to start producing firewood here over here on this end. So as you can see, we got some 60 firewood out of that so far. So if I'm only going to be bringing one load here for now, I'll bring more in the future, but for now I only need one. I think, actually no, we'll do 2 runs before. That'll be 8 logs, 8 sets of logs in total. Oh, nope. Oh, that's counting. Okay. So it's got one more to unload then. But as you can see, they're making tons of firewood here. They have quite a bit of logs now, so they should be able to make quite a few. Which is good, because we need logs. We need firewood here. Okay, so put these logs unloaded, and then we'll go back to the logging camp and get some more And there we go. Let's get back to the logging camp and get some more logs. Well, actually, no, we can reverse the logging camp. It's no work. It's actually a lot better than this. Alright, off to the logging camp we go. No, we gotta try and turn around because we need to turn around anyways. In order to get here anyway, so we might as well get turned around right now. Yeah, this would be no problem if it's all empty-handed now. See, now we're just going around what we just did, so. That's the iron smelter area. Which I unlocked yesterday. Well, I bought the tracksuit yesterday, so that helped. It's definitely worth it. This is a fun game. The reason I like this game too is Railroads Online. So you actually place your track, so you actually build it the way you want it to be, which is nice. I do need to get to the Iron Mine though, that is required for this one, so I have to figure out how to get there first. So we'll probably be continuing to do logs and pulpwood and stuff. We'll probably bring some logs down here as well. I guess for overtime as well as do the pulpwood thing. Yeah, we're up really tall here. Where we're just at. High. Actually, I think this is the tallest point I have in Florida. I'm gonna go over a mountain in here, so. Which is not ideal, I mean. But at least I'm gonna be able to do it at 50% grade. So far, it is long track, unfortunately. Probably could have done shorter if I was going to do more than 50%, but I'm not, so. Around December's where downhill starts to happen. Right here. I cut the steam power. And I go and zoom down it. There's the sawmill. think this is where it starts going down again. Somewhere around here, you start to level out and start going down. It's right here, I think. I can see it in the gravel. I just know we want to start going down because we need to start leveling out with the track down here. It's not that great either. But I think it's fine because we're gonna devote 120, so. But yeah, this is the sawmill track. This was originally dedicated to the sawmill track. Now it's the sawmill and iron smelter. The iron smelter splits off, so. Yeah, and then that's the logging camp. That one, I believe, is for down here, the oil field. Kind of heading that way. So I had to go try to split off here already for that. And it's just to use. At 90 degrees. This is the yard that I made. Okay, let's see if my U-turny thingy is big enough to hold this many cars. It should be. What I'm gonna do actually is park it here, get my train turned around, come around that way. Yeah, that sounds good. Because all of it's a good U anyways. And there's my little yard that holds any extra train cars that I have. We'll probably see that when we do sawmill runs and stuff. Open up the coupler, and we can drive off into the roundhouse. Now this one's actually a roundhouse, so we can actually get turned around here. This is what I was talking about, this little spur here, but I don't think I need it actually. I might be able to just make this one straight, because this right here, you can go around this way. I mean, it's not like you have to go that way. So this may not be needed anymore. Actually, I might keep it for like maybe tenders or whatever. Or extra trains that don't fit in the roundhouse. Or I could probably break it and turn it into an engine shed. There's Betsy. I think it's complaining. See what it's complaining about. Gotta get fuel. It's out of fuel, but that's okay. I don't need it at the moment, so I can just steam out. Good old Betsy's just sitting in the roundhouse. Well, there's no housing or anything. I shouldn't really build housing over these. I believe that's an option, actually. They got the facilities. Yeah, they have engine sheds. Oh, let's see. They're just too big, in my personal opinion, for what I built here. I have to, but that's what I was thinking. Is I think there's an engine shed that you can build over there at the other tracks. Not sure what they're used for yet, but we'll figure it out. But I think that was too big for Betsy. So I bored these tracks. Actually, these tracks are really close together. I don't know how many tracks I have. I just know I built them the way I did. So got plenty of engine storage for engines and stuff. Especially once we start getting to multiplayer, that would be really handy. Alright, let's head back and connect to those trains and head to the logging camp. And then we can head back to the iron smelter. And take that track for another spiral at the speed that we were going last, since the last time we were going pretty decent speed all over it. This time we didn't really get a chance to yet, so. So that starts to creep over this way. I need to make a run over here.
Stay with me while we weep. Hopefully, just believe me. This burning will last. Stay with me while we
Let's go ahead and get around here. Like the built so far, we have 2 spots where the train can really turn around. But as time goes on, there'll probably be more as well. That does nothing. Actually, real quick too, I'm actually gonna redo all of this because all of this is messed up, and I feel like I should have a better system for all this. Do that real quick before I go through the switch properly. Just put the demolisher. I might redo that switch too. So we're gonna do all of this tracking. This track's no longer needed. This was actually not a great track anyways. It was just meant for extra space. It leads nowhere because it just leads into a mountain. Okay, so let's see if we can redo that checkerboard and just do 2. I'm not going too high. That's where we do this track 2. Leave that switch for now. Put the switch down here.
So I said no, it was supposed to be my pentakill. Why did you die to me? I killed alone, 1, 2, 3 for champions.
Okay, so we just need a switch. We'll do switch right. It's gonna get 2 feet low. There we go. I'm gonna preset that for that train. Alright, then we can take this in this mode. We need to make that slightly forward first before it starts spinning around. Whatever angle it needs to go. So we'll start at 30. And we'll modify it. Looks like it's gonna go at 40 at first. And it's gonna bend around this way. So now I just gotta redo that part now. But as you can see, over time the track's layout changes too, which is nice. So you can actually change your track layout to fit better for what you're doing. So like here, now we're going to have an easier time switching our trains around. Next, this works because now I can put another switch actually. So here I'm going to put another switch. This one's going to be switched left. So you switch left. And then here we can just do a smooth bend to make it match. Then we can go ahead and attach it. Actually, I should probably be using these 2 feet wheels. There we go, so that's connected now. And then we need to connect it this, so that way if you ever get trains over here, and then this way instead, wherever it's tries to spawn. I'm actually not sure how this sounds. We're gonna want to go like this. And actually we need to come over here real quick and demolish the switch. This switch is no longer needed, it's just the switch is needed now. And actually I might just go ahead and redo this whole thing. There we go. So instead of doing a 3-way switch, here, we'll start here. So here is where we'll do a switch left. And then just to give us some space. Here, before we get our switch right. That makes it better long run, to be honest, than what we had here. But then what we do now is angle our track towards this track. Shouldn't be too hard. Boom. So now we have a way better track system over here as well for when we do pick it over here, which makes it 10 times more straight. So what we do now is connect these tracks. And as you can see, so three-way switch now, it's two different switches handling the same area, but better directional. And it makes some of them longer and shorter. Like this first track right here is longer now, so it has more space. Now we don't have to worry about the three-way switch problem either, which really was never a problem, but and this one's more straight, so we can just go ahead and connect. I don't think it will be a problem doing it that way. And there we go. So now we have our tracks all reconnected now properly. So we got our little pickup area here. We got our little storage yard over here. Now I do need to get logging in real quick. Demolish that tree. There's too much trees over here as well. I'm gonna need to demolish. But now we have a better system. It isolates the yard a bit, since this is a yard. So guess we're going to demolish this tree, and unfortunately we can't replant trees, so that area that the track used to be will just have to be treeless for a while. I'm hoping maybe one day they'll add a way to plant a tree or something. That way, if you deleted a tree and redid your track layout, you can get the trees back into place. But as you can see, we're clear now, trees on this new track layout. Yeah, now that we're done there, this should make it easier too, because now I don't have to do some weird switching puzzles to get into the storage yard. Let's switch out trains. So I'm actually gonna need to buy more to make those bigger, because I don't think this train really works with those that well. But I could always get Betsy out for this trade on trains every so often. There we go. Now we can hook up to these cars. How we're doing a fireboard. Let's go ahead and get some more. Get the fire. Get that fire burning. Alright. Let's go ahead and reverse into these cars. Back to the logging camp. I think this new layout too will be useful, because now we have the yard and then we have the pickup, and that's all we have over here at the moment, which is actually probably fine since we're surrounded by mountains. make sure they're coupled. They're coupled. So now I can come back here. Release the brake. Now we can head up to the logging camp. When you get this game for the first time too, the only tracks to start with is there's 3. So you actually build everything, which is nice. I just had horrible decisions at the start of the game. And now I fixed them, so. And obviously that could get bigger as well. I have it set up that way actually to be able to grow. And eventually I might make this one switch a 3-way switch and have it expand that way as well. I was not sure yet, but going that way should be no problem at the moment. I don't think I'll get that many cars yet anyways. Again, we're on coast. Where I get the switch switched over to the logging track. After this run to the iron smelter, we will have to wait a bit and earn money with the sawmill. Just totally fine. We might even be able to take some cowboys eventually too. That's the cars for it. Now we're just heading up. But as you can see, that track just turns. It's ended for now. It's meant for the oil areas and stuff like that. So each track has its purpose. You can see the sawmill tracks there. Just iron smelting tracks now. It's obviously a shared track now. At least a small bit of it is shared. Obviously not the whole thing is. And with this game too, the more you play and build tracks, you may actually die to build the tracks in a better way, a better layout, or just in general. That will happen. Now we're at the logging camp. we're loading logs. We'll load on these other two, and then we'll head to the iron smelter one more time to drop up the logs, and we'll start doing more sawmill stuff to earn money and the stuff, the other logs that the iron smelter needs. Hey, there we go. So now we can head up to the iron smelter. Now, unfortunately, there's no turnaround here, so we'll have to actually reverse this. This is all reversed, but mostly it's downhill, so you can glide down it, which will be useful. This is where I cut the steam power, because right here is where the hill starts. And it's going to go all the way down this way too. It's not going to stop going down. So, like I said, the other one's higher, I think, on track, which height. I mostly try to eat 3% grade, which has been working out so far, so should be good to go. It's just a matter of getting there now. I know it's possible. I made it the first time, so I should make it the second time as well. As long as I repeat what I did, which I don't remember. So I don't know if it was good to start off at a good speed or just keep going the way I do it. I try to do it the way I can. If that doesn't work, I can always go backwards and do the speed. Because I know this engine can do it, but it's slow. It's done it the first time, so. That's the track we need. Alright, So let's head in. Literally full throttle. Get some speed going. So we gotta climb the climb. A little grade. So we reach the downgrade part of the iron smelter track. We should be already alive. I do have a house there in case. I'm waiting for one there as well. Like, real quick. It's needed. I know it can. I just don't know exactly what I did. That's I got some speed right at this point. It has some weights. It's definitely going to slow down going up it. I just don't remember how much, how long it's going to take to go this thing. I think it levels out here. So it's just this first half of this gets uphill. There it goes. It's leveling out now. I'm going to cut it because it's all downhill now. This is the middle point before it starts going down and up on each end. So, which is good because it's, you know, this bridge part is really starts to go down. You know what? If you watch the speed, we're just under. Let me see if I can select my character here. If you can see, here. So as you can see, the speed is going to go up. That's where I really gotta watch. I'm gonna keep it at 20, or around 20, the best I can. It's gonna be hard though because it's still steep. I have to use a lot of brakes. The best part is we're able to make it, which is what matters most. Hello, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? I'm doing good. Right now we're just bringing some logs over here to the iron smelter for for our firewood area. This is the iron smelter. We have to go around this long way, unfortunately. I made it nice and long so I can keep it at 3%. Probably could have made it shorter if I was going to go above the 3%, but yeah, it's for a firewood station over here. After this, we'll probably be doing some more runs for the sawmill logs. I just put a log in fire camp here in case I need more firewood and I would get to fill up, and also if I put Betty over here, I need it then too, because Betty will eat up most of its wood. Yeah, there's the firewood there. Then after that, we'll probably bring some wood over here too that it needs over here at some point. Yeah, right now we're about to get this train turned around. That way we're facing the correct direction for everything. In the aftermath. Hopefully I don't derail this time. Last time I came down here I derailed and I redid it in this stream. So at the beginning of the stream I redid it, which everyone will be watching can on YouTube post. But yeah, we kind of derailed it the first time yesterday when I built this track. I fixed that this morning, so it looks like we're good now. Yay. Fix applied. Okay. Let's go ahead and brake here. We'll set the handbrake on this car. Decouple. And then we'll add our way on to get this train turned around. Oh, I need to actually make sure that that switch is aligned appropriately. It should be. I don't think it... Yeah, it's aligned. Okay, cool. Line to center. That's what we need. That center track. Thank you for the follow. Oh, it looks like we met our following goal of 60 as well. I'll have to start a new one next stream. Should be tomorrow. Actually, since we reached tomorrow. I should probably start whistling anyways when I start moving like that, but yeah. Yeah, I put a turntable down here so I can turn my train around, because that hill, it's not fun. I don't think it'll be fun to go backwards on it. So I think it's a good idea to have a way to turn your train around that you're going forwards on it. Get as much steam engine as you can, especially when you start getting those iron loads. Oops, no way. Go to the turntable first. Yeah, and the only thing I don't really like about the thing, and this goes for most train games too, is that it takes forever to get from place to place. So you can spend hours on one little thing. Including laying track. Track takes forever to lay, especially when you go far distances. Beginning here, it took me a good 3 hours alone to get to this point, to where I got to the smelter, lay all the smelting tracks especially. And I just redid it this morning, so a good chunk of it. Alright, so now we're just getting this train turned around. Maybe. I'm actually trying for a daily stream. So normally I stream between 9 a.m. Eastern time to 11 a.m. Eastern time. So that's 2 hours. But I stream daily for the most part, unless it gets canceled due to some unseen circumstances or whatever reason. For the most part, I'm on daily. I do between Railroads Online now, obviously, because I got it. Run 8, American Truck sometimes play on stream. But lately, I've been into these rail games. I've been mostly playing Railroader for a bit. I'm actually finally taking a break from it. And I went on to here on Railroads Online, found this game out and bought it and tried it out, and it's been fun actually. I've been loving it. My favorite feature of Railroads Online is not really driving the train, it's more building the track out. Yeah, Railroads Online since it came out. Yeah, I haven't, unfortunately. I was waiting to see how it goes. Most early access games, I do that because I ran into a few games where they'll start off and then just die out, and no more updates will come. So I wait to see if until after like maybe the 5th or 6th update comes out to see how their update schedule works and if they actually come out like they say they would. If there says an update coming, they release the update because that's important to me to make sure that I'm up to date. Cause I don't want to play a game and find out it's not going to come to update anymore and has tons of bugs in it still either. I mean, Railroads Online is still extremely buggy actually, to be honest with you, but I'm moving over real quick because it's fun to play the building of tracks, and I'm sure they'll fix it eventually. I'm sure. Yeah, it's still definitely being updated for sure. I mean, I'm on the beta branch right now, which is why I have couplers and weird looking things than normal. So it's definitely being worked on it. And they're doing good changes too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely like the track laying out. There's some changes I wish they'll do. Obviously for simplistic sake and stuff. Like, easier track laying would be nice. That's the track lane actually should say. Because there's moments where you're trying to place track and it won't let you, and you have to exit out or whatever, and it's annoying. Yeah, it acts like it's in a freeze state. And it'd be nice if it showed red if you couldn't place it. Because there's some moments where you can't place it because it's just too tall or whatever. It'd be nice if it would show you red trackage. That way you can see that you're not able to place it, instead of having to try it out each time. That would be nice. Yeah. And obviously the derail physics need to be worked on as well. I feel like there's some spots where you derail where you shouldn't, really, in my personal opinion. But I'm not a railroader, so I don't know how it should be when you derail and stuff, but there's some points where I think you derail prematurely. And I'm running on realistic physics too, so. But every game has their ups and downs, depending on what you use it for. For me, I just use it mainly for building track. That's mainly what I like doing, is building the track out. Okay. So now what we do now is go over here, not unload that car. That would not be good. And then we can back this up into the firewood unloading area and then head back up to get more logs and head up to the sawmill. Do the sawmill runs. Wait, I need... That track is not aligned. Yes, which is not aligned. If I take it, that would derail this train. It's a three-way switch, so it's not the same as other switches. Oh, no. I need it in the center. There we go. Center track is this track that we're on. But yeah, track building is probably my most favorite out of all of them features here in Railroad. Railroads Online. Right now you're doing iron smelter runs, but I'm gonna do that eventually too. But first I'm thinking about going ahead and getting this iron mountain connected as well. Because the iron smelter needs that to get its iron rails built and stuff. Which right now it's not able to produce. So there's no point in bringing the logs to it right now. But other than maybe to make money. It's the only thing I can really think of. But I'm just getting prepped for the runs. And I'm also thinking maybe if I can earn some more money with the sawmill first. I might be able to go ahead and get a stronger engine before I start coming down this way, because obviously that first hill going up with loads, especially with logs, is a little bit challenging. Going up this way, I'm definitely going to a stronger engine for it, because it's even though it's all 3% grade, I want to bring as much cars here as possible to load and unload. And in order to do that, I need a stronger engine to get up this hill if it has load. Right now I can make it because it has empty loads, but I'm not sure if it can make it with the loaded iron rails and stuff, because those are heavy. And that's a long way up on a 3% grade. So, and I'm glad I didn't make it. I have the, I don't remember which one I have. Let's see here. Oh, my train goes into abyss here. I have this one. And then I just added the headlight. This is the one I have currently. And this is where the cordwood would go if I was to do cordwood ones. I just can't get the iron ore yet because I'm not at the iron mine just yet. But I will be eventually. It's gonna take time. Just gotta figure out which way is the best route to the iron mine. And I might actually get some help by a few other friends on Discord and see if maybe I can get there sooner. With the best route, because getting the best route to the iron mine is probably gonna be the best thing I can probably do. Very good route. It's gonna be at least 3% as long as it can. So I know there's some areas where you're gonna have to do 6%. You just don't have a choice. And that'd be nice. It looks like they're already maxed out here, so that's nice. So this should be the last one I have to do for a little while, so we should be prepped here so I can do some more sawmill ones, make some more money, get a stronger train, and then start building the track to the iron mine by next stream, which probably won't be tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm thinking about doing either Railroad or Dero Valley. I haven't decided yet. Probably Railroader. We're gonna have plenty of logs here. They're actually gonna be maxed out, I think, at this place. So that's good, but we won't be using much. Oh, thank you. Yeah, you can actually, there's a rule called self rolls, and you can actually set yourself up to get pinged when I go live. It actually is the easiest, fastest way to do it, because I bought pings before the notifications even go out. I tested that. That's actually nice. I actually sees it first. So if you want to get notified as soon as possible, Discord server is definitely the way to go. That's where you get the pings for the lives. You have to sign up for the pings that don't automatically give it to you. So you have to go to self rolls and do it. Okay, last set of logs. It's probably not gonna. It's gonna eat them all. Yep. Bum, bum, and bum. It's not quite maxed out yet, but it is full, almost. So this is full enough. I feel comfortable with this. This should be able to make me enough firewood for a while. I don't need more firewood at the moment since I can eat it. Anyways, let's go ahead and head back up so we can get to the logging camp again one more time before end of stream. Here and do run to the sawmill. So full blast, please. What I like about this train, it holds a lot more of everything, which is nice. The Betsy, I have to keep filling it every time I use it. A bit of a wobble. The tender. It's probably faster than I probably should be going. Let's see, do I do well here? Nope. I made it. That's good. That's always good. I just like how I spiraled this. You literally can just spiral to the end and then meets back up again, but it doesn't reconnect. Oh wow. That is a lot of cars. Now they can't see the track layout too from up here. It's kind of cool. You can see that little spiral. A lot of my tracks are mostly isolated once you hit a certain point. Once there's no more switching. Switches for the most part. This is a great view that you can see the waterfall and everything. I was thinking about going around the waterfall for the iron mine. That might be a nice view actually. Let's get off here and just go around that way. This is a great view of the valley. Anyways, now we're heading back to the home base here. I think we did good today. Unfortunately, I'm running out of time though. I only have 30 minutes left. I'm gonna do one sawmill run and then that might call it a day there. Because I need to get turned around too, unfortunately. We're about at the breaking point, so it's going back down again. Welcome back. Alright, so we're here now. We're going to get ourselves turned around. Break here. Release the coupler. Go ahead and head into the train and head to the round table. Get ourselves a roundhouse. Get ourselves turned around. There's Betsy. Actually, I might take that for this one. Yeah, let's take that one instead, shall we? Nah, we'll take this one still. Okay, let's go ahead and get this turned around. Actually, I want to do it from this angle. Okay, let's see what I'm doing. There's Betsy sitting there. No more. Oh, actually, still has pressure on it. Wow, that's impressive. I thought it'd be out of pressure right now because it ran out of fuel a couple minutes ago. Let's turn this thing around. Yeah, Betsy's just sitting there chilling in the roundhouse. Probably gonna be staying there for a long time. It's unfortunate I just don't need it. At least not right now, not in this stage. Yep, we're lined up. It's a race up time. Let's get the switch. No, not the no. Not the construction menu. Way too fast. Can't even catch it. Oh, yep, there it goes. Somehow I landed back on the track. I don't know how I managed to do that one. It managed to get some airtime and landed right back on the track. I would have thought I would have derailed there. I knew I was going to derail. I mean, I was going fast enough. I was way faster than I was expecting. But nope, it did not derail. It kind of did. It went off the track. But the game somehow registered it back onto the track somehow. I don't know how that works. But that is that was cool, though. As soon as I hop into the train, it hops into the air and lands right back on the track. Somehow. I'm not even sure how that works. I don't think that would work in real life. That's for sure. You'll probably just derail if that happened. The physics definitely need worked on, though. 'Cause I should have derailed there. I was going fast enough around that bend. I mean, if I got airtime, I should have derailed. You shouldn't just hop back on the track like that. It can still work. That was funny though. But that saves me time. I don't have to derail the whole third thing. That would require me to recouple to the tender, which is not fun. Now let's couple to these cars again, and then we'll head over to the logging camp again. Should be coupled automatically, so all I have to do now, get back here and release the handbrake. Now let's head up to the logging camp. And actually, real quick, I'm gonna, since I have this telegraph station here, before I start moving the train this time, let's kind of get the switch lined up ahead of time. Here, put this switch to the sawmill, and we should be good to go as soon as we get the logs. So as soon as we get the logs, we can back up, stop that one switch, and head to the sawmill. You're clear to go full throttle. I'm actually convert that little square there, which is past, to a Y. If I do a Y there, then we can search the whole entire train. We don't have to couple or anything. That might be cool. There's just have the space there. Okay, so. Yeah, now there's two ad roads online. Was tracks on the map. I think that'd be nice though. When you open up the map, you can see where your tracks are made. Then you can see your track layout. That'd be cool as well. Because you have to start getting a lot of tracks. It's easy. How close you may be to the area that you're trying to go to. You seriously gonna slow down to 0 before you can hit this? The switch is completely flat, and then it goes downhill again to get for the loading area. So I could probably make this smoother of a hill instead of making it so steep of a grade of 3% all the way up here. But it's the way I went, so for now it's gonna stay. I might redo it again. The thing about this game too is you can watch a billion of other people play this game, and every layout of the track is different. So compared to Railroader and stuff, Railroader gets boring after a while watching it. Sometimes the only thing that's different in those games are really the way they work, but because the track's always the same layout. But this game, you could probably watch 10 of other people and then do the exact same order. I'm not afraid, but it ends up more funner to watch because the ways they take is funner sometimes. Some people will take 6 degrees, some people will take 0 degrees. Some people will try to follow the ground as far as they can. But yeah, the building of the tracks definitely makes it more fun because you build it the way you want it to be. You're not restricted to how the game devs think it should be. You build it the way you feel it's the best route for you. Get to each industry, which is nice. I'll leave you guys with a little secret here too as well. I did not do the tutorials. I just went straight in. I literally went straight into the game and just figured things out with the controls and stuff. Probably not the smartest move. Should probably do the tutorial, but I'm one of those ones that skip tutorials, so I just wing it. I'm just gonna ring it. I don't have time for these tutorials. Alright, now we can head to the sawmill. Drop these logs off, and then we can start. If we have time, I can do a load of the other freight as well. I still don't know what this platform is for. I know most of the time they're for unloading, but I'm not sure what they change here. That you would need that. Probably something for the future when they add like tools and stuff that you have to deliver in order to get more stuff in the future. So that's something else I think would be nice too. If you have to deliver, you would have to deliver tools. Like for the mine, you have to deliver pickaxes. Here you have to deliver saws and stuff like that. I think that'd be nice. bit of the have to do. You can order to get stuff. Obviously, for the first half of the beginning, it makes sense to not have to, but I don't know that too, because it could end up being where you can't do anything other than build tracks because you can't get logs. So you already used up all up. No, no. That's what I was thinking. That'd be nice. Go have the little tools and something to keep going. There's this definite type of game though where you play with multiplayer. One person will be doing logs, one person will be doing the mine, and smelter, and stuff like that. It's something that you can mix up and stuff like that with other people and have some fun. Especially once you get more engines and more track and shit. And I really should probably build double tracks too, that way I can race around in some areas where it's common to have trains, two trains going at the same time. There we go. We're heading there now. Sawmill. That little building. Unfortunately, we have to go all the way back first. I didn't make a shortcut here. I probably should have. I went around a lot of these hills, going to the logging camp. So I took a lot of this, see the sawmill tracks just slightly in these trees. But as I clear all these trees, you'll probably see the whole entire track layout here. But I didn't. I keep the trees around, which is why I wish I could plant trees too, because I like to make it some more dense of trees than just be able to see the track through the trees. That'd be nice. Especially where you deleted tracks. When you did your tracks, you plant the trees then. That'd be nice as well. Because the trees are a great feature and all, but once you cut them down in this game, they're already cut down. You can't get them back. So I tend to not cut down trees when I'm doing track layouts until I'm ready, you know, it's going to be official. It doesn't always work because of obvious reasons. The brakes make no sense since there's no air brakes, but it stops almost immediately, which makes no sense, even with the air brakes. But okay. Got 15 minutes left, which is what that notification was. It's almost time for our recording, which is separate from our stream. Or yeah, stream's almost over here. So we probably don't have time to do a sawmill run to the freight house or whatever. We should be able to get to the sawmill at least. The logs. It should be the last logs it needs for a bit of time before I have to record. So. The other one I want to get Betsy for because the cars are lower, and I like to make the trains fit with their size better. So like these ones, this train fits better. The other ones, Betsy fits better. So it's best to match the train cars with the trains. That gets it better. Hitting the end here. They're not gonna be maxed out yet. They can hold up to 100, so I could probably do a lot more of these logs. So I doubt they're gonna be consuming anything, because I think the lumber over here is full. Which is probably what I'm gonna have to do a lot of, is lumber and beams to the freight house. Earn money that way as well. Yeah, they're having some capacity. Can we go into the building? No, you can't. Okay. Yeah, that's the little U that gets around here. It's all one track. Yeah, we can do a lot more logs here as well in the future. But anyways, that's all the time I have, unfortunately, for today's stream. So, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Think what you like. You could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love. Be kind to those around you, don't be merciless. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. While they move so fast, you could be the sword, the shield, defender of the people down below. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love. You know I fall for love. Have your friends beside you like my Pegasus. Remember me, for my name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. My name is Perseus. Perseus.